Hello, and welcome to my Language Arts and Social Studies classes for the amazingly talented students of 2nd, 3rd, and 4th grade. My name is Ms. Zena Tarabishi, but everyone calls me Ms. Zena. I have been teaching with the Crescent Learning Program since it started and have been lucky enough to have taught TK all the way to 5th grade, and I loved every single grade. Some of my favorite things are listed right here below. Reading and books are among my favorite things in the whole world. I also love coffee and chocolate, flowers. I love the ocean and traveling and art. I do particularly love really cool pens, and one of my favorite book series is the Harry Potter series. So if you haven't read it, there's a good chance you're going to get familiar with it sometime during this school year. Throughout the class, we're going to be learning about language arts and social studies. Those are the two subjects that we are going to work on together. For language arts, we're going to work on your reading, writing, grammar, and spelling. And for social studies, we're going to learn about people who made a difference, connections to our past, and about California's history. Now, the curriculum and the books that we're going to use. For English language arts, we're going to use the Wonders series. So you're going to have two textbooks. One of them that I call the big book is the literature anthology book, and this is where most of your stories are. The small book is your reading and writing workshop, and this also has stories, but it introduces you to comprehension and vocabulary strategies, as well as writing ideas to help you get more familiar with the text. The workbooks that you can write in are going to be the Your Turn practice book, which is where you're going to do a lot of your homework, and your Close Reading Companion, which is another workbook that relates to the stories in your literature anthology. For social studies, you're going to have a workbook and textbook combination, which means you'll have all of the information in the lessons, but you'll also have room to write your answers directly into the book. So whenever you're completing your work, you will be able to scan and upload this into Google Classroom so that I can grade it for you. Now I'm going to show you some of the books that you're going to be working with. Our 2nd grade students will be using the Blue Wonders books. The top two are the textbooks and the bottom two are the workbooks that you'll be able to write in. For social studies, students are going to explore the lives of actual people who make a difference in their everyday lives, and they're going to learn the stories of extraordinary people from history and their achievements. We're also going to learn about people in our communities who supply goods and services to us and that help put together our economy and our free market system. 3rd grade students are going to be using the Orange Wonders books with the camel on them. The top two will be your textbooks and the bottom two will be the workbooks that you can write in. Students in grade 3 are going to learn more about connections to the past and the ways that local but also regional and national government and traditions have helped develop and left their mark on our current society. We're going to emphasize on the physical and cultural landscape of California, including the study of Native Americans and the arrival of immigrants, and how those had an impact on forming the character of the society that we have today. Fourth graders are going to use the Green Wonders books, with the top two being their textbooks and the bottom two being their workbooks. For 4th grade social studies, students are going to focus on the history of California, the unique geography, the Native American tribes, the diversity that came with the tribes and with the waves of immigrants, and different points in California's history, such as the Gold Rush, the Great Depression. We're also going to talk about the economy and the US Constitution. I also want to share some information and expectations I have for my class. The first thing I want you to know is that I'm here to help. And remember that we work together and we learn together. One of the ways that we learn is by asking questions, and sometimes we learn by making mistakes. If we make a mistake, we should use that opportunity to learn and do better in the future. Remember that if you have a question, there's a good chance that someone else has that question too. so please don't be shy to ask. And remember, adults ask for help all the time. I want you to watch all of our lesson videos before you do your work, and please turn things in on time. You are responsible for your work. Make sure that you're always turning in work that you're proud of. Do your best in your work and in your behavior. And always remember to be kind, caring, and respectful to everyone and everything around you. As far as communication expectations for this class, we're starting on a new and unique journey together, and we're going to need to keep our lines of communication open so that we can work together to make our students successful. For this to happen, I need you to check your email daily. This is really important to make sure that you receive all the updates and information, and please reply to the emails that require a response. All communications will be sent via email, posted on the Google Classroom stream, and or sent via the ClassTag app. The best way to reach me is through email, and my email address is zena@crescentlearningprogram.com. I would like you to download these two apps, the Google Classroom app and the ClassTag app. In Google Classroom, I'm going to post assignment updates and class information on our stream. And for ClassTag is where you will generally receive information and announcements regarding the program. You can also message me through ClassTag. Please make sure that your notifications are turned on for both so that you don't miss any important information. I'm so excited to have you in my class, and I'm looking forward to an amazing year with you. I hope you're as excited as I am.